Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video. So up on the screen is a Japanese Wagyu barbecue spot called Chubby Cattle. Now it's similar to a Korean barbecue spot where you grill your own meat and food right at your table, but this is a Japanese one, and the interior and the decor really caught my eye, and it is truly the inspiration for this illustration coming up. So let's take a look inside. So upon entering, we see the Golden Chubby Cattle logo behind the receptionist desk. And to the left, at the drink station, we see a sculpture of hands with a Japanese conical hat as a lampshade. Pretty interesting. So moving forward, I'm admiring all the decor. Those faux flames look sick. And I love this view of that rice paper walls and windows called shoji or fusuma, and those samurai silhouettes. Now check out the package design on our utensils, just the quality, look at the art. Now I kind of didn't want to open these utensils to preserve the art, but I actually took a couple of unopened packages home for souvenirs. So I love the look of that Japanese kanji against that lit background. Now this is the way to the bathroom, and I love that red pop color over black and that Japanese brush style for this piece right here. It's like I'm walking through the halls of some Japanese crime organization headquarters. It's like 19th century feudal Japan meets 20th century Yakuza. So I am finally making my way out, and I am still admiring the interior. So Chubby Cattle was quite an experience and definitely inspiring. So once again, here is the graphic on the front door entrance and the main inspiration for this illustration. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed that little tour of Chubby Cattle. I love that Japanese samurai imagery going on, which is what caught my eye. And the food's not bad either. Well guys, it's about that time to get started with the drawing. So let's do this. So I will be doing this illustration in the ArtX sketchbook. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with a sketch. So this is going to be similar to the graphic on Chubby Cattle's front door, but not exactly. Now I'm sketching out a Shogun / samurai military helmet. Now I used to think Shogun and samurai were synonymous with each other or interchangeable. Not exactly. While they both wear the similar military helmet, the Shogun was really referring to a military commander, while the samurai were the warriors that fought under the shogun. So here I'm working on some hands and fingers, which are sometimes not easy to do. And here, instead of giving it a regular human face, I'm giving it a skull, giving it a supernatural vibe. Now I am using some reference for the warrior's armor, but for the most part I am improvising. And here I'm sketching out the kanji characters for the word warrior, in case you're wondering. But the truth is, kanji characters can make any design look good, regardless of its translation. And this right here is the smoke, which makes for a perfect empty space filler, if you know what I mean. And here I'm drawing out the katana, which is a curved blade samurai sword, as opposed to a samurai sword that is not curved. So here is the banner that was historically worn by soldiers on their backs during feudal Japan for identification during battle. These banners were called sashimono. This banner just happens to have my name on it. Okay, now that I'm done with the sketch, it's time for some inking. So for the inking, I'm using the Micron fine liners. So I plan on completing the inking before I even add any color in. Normally, I would just add in color whenever I feel, regardless if I'm done with the inking or not. For this art, I plan on saving a black line version of the art, which I'm going to scan before I start adding any color to it. Alright, so now it's time to bring this illustration to life with some color. And as you can see, I'm pulling out a variety of markers, colored pencils, paint markers. So as far as the coloring of the samurai armor, again, I'm just going to go ahead and improvise. All I know is I want the overall armor to be sort of dark, maybe a dark bluish hue, but with some pop colors like this gold and some reds. And for these blade-like shapes right here, I'm kind of visualizing a shiny metallic gold finish or something sort of gold plated, if you will. And here I'm using some Posca markers for some fine line details. And for these, I'm filling these in with red for that pop color, a little contrast against the dark colored armor that I'm going to be filling in just a few. So as I'm coloring in the helmet, I'm realizing that this has a Darth Vader-esque feel to it. But it's all good, I'm okay with that. Alright, it's time for some colored pencil action. Using colored pencils over your marker art can help enhance gradients, where sometimes markers can achieve smooth transitions. Where the blends of a marker can sometimes be a little rough, with a colored pencil you can control whether you want a bolder blend or a softer, subtle blend. For me, it's sort of the cleaner upper of rough blends. So FYI, the colored pencils that I'm currently using are the colored pencils from Woomer. Now check out this offer. Hey, what's up guys? Whenever I do marker illustrations, I usually like to go over it with colored pencils. And the brand that I highly recommend is Woomer. So if you would like to try these colored pencils out, I will leave this link in the description box below. So don't forget to use coupon code GLENROCKS for 10% off your purchase. So here I'm adding in some paint splatter. It's something I typically like to do in my artwork. It adds a nice texture to it and a nice finishing touch to the artwork, and it's just so random that the splatters just land wherever they may. And for the eyes, I did want some sort of glow effect, so I'm kind of going for a fiery glow. Alright guys, if you made it this far, I really appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and the illustration. So please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace and God bless.